Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to Balatro. We're going to keep trying to get some unlocks today, starting with another attempt to beat the green stakes. Which deck should we do this with? Blue deck gets an extra hand. We tried yellow deck yesterday. Didn't have a lot of success starting with an extra $10. The black deck gets me an extra joker slot. Magic deck. We can handle extra consumables and get the Fool. 2 copies of the Fool. I don't know, that's not bad. We could death up a couple of copies of a really good card, or we could destroy a bunch of cards, or do some other stuff. Celestial packs improving our chosen hand could be interesting. Spectral cards in the shop and a hex. So get free polychrome early on. That's not bad. A little bit of mult is good. And spectral cards can be powerful. All right, let's try this one. Let's try green stakes on the ghost deck. See if we can beat it. All right, so if we take this skip, we get booster cards and initial cards for free in the shop after the big blind. I think that's worth taking, so let's do that. And then we'll go do the big blind here. So we need 450. We've got 3 4s. We could chase a full house. 40 times 4. We need to get this up to 100. So that would be rough. I think we're better off just playing trip 3s here. Get some points on the board and see what else we can make happen. All right, we got 2 queens. Ace, king, queen, jack, and then a 10 would be nice. All right, now we've got 2 pair. I think we go after that. I mean, we go for the full house now. And we got it. That should be pretty solid. There we go. Okay. So we pick up a little bit more money. Give ourselves $10 for the voucher if we want it. Which... extra consumable slot? Not bad. Oh, we get a Ouija here. And a Joker. So if we want to use the Hex card, we probably use that Buffoon pack first. So we're going to add Hex to one of these. Yikes. I really don't like that. I guess I'll take the free reroll here. We are gonna buy... well, before we take Crystal Ball here, I'll get my free reroll. I guess we're taking this. So neither of these are scoring cards, which is not great. So we might need to buy a scoring card from the reroll. So we get a chance when we play an 8 to get a tarot and free rerolls. Neither of those are great. I suppose if we used Ouija here and converted them all to 8s, that would be pretty nice, but I doubt we're lucky enough for that. Let's see what's in the standard pack. So we've got a holographic gold sealed 7, 10 mult, and earn money. Holographic 10, 10 with a red seal. If we put an enhancement on this to trigger it again, that could be good. Either for malt or chips. So if we put chips on it, we get 60, we get 70 out of this, 80, as opposed to 60. If we put malt on this, we could get 8 malt, which is almost as good as a joker, if we can pull this card to play it. Another ace. I kind of like the idea of the holographic. This is holographic and lucky, but lucky's so bad. Or no, it's foil and lucky. There is one spectral card that could turn this holographic. And then we could play it twice. Maybe I think I'm going to take this. Oh, I have choices. All right, so I took 110. I should take the other one as well. right, so we got 6 10s now. I'll buy this, and then we'll get our free reroll here and see what we have. Every played card counts in scoring or re-trigger are all card held in hand abilities. We don't have any held in hand abilities. Splash at least would let me get some value out of high card plays if I need them. Or I could take the extra consumable slot. I could try to hex the splash here. The others would get destroyed though. Honestly, the sooner I use this, the better. I could sell these for money too. Maybe get enough for Crystal Ball. These aren't that great. Yeah, all right, let's do this. Let's sell this. Buy this. Hex it. All right, so all played cards count in scoring, and we get 1.5 polychrome, and we pick up Crystal Ball as well. All right. So spades are debuffed. Let's try to get a bunch of low value cards for Ouija. So we'll play the pair, and we'll include the jack, the 10, and the 7. Every played card will count in scoring, and we get polychrome. So even though this is only pair, this will score decently. I think I'll discard these. Okay. Now I don't want to use... This triggers twice, but we don't have a... Wait, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2? I mean, that's a nice straight. I think I want to discard these. There we go. That's feasible. All right. Now we're going to use Ouija. And we get all 4s. Okay. So 4 is not the best card. Not the best rank to have, but we can work with it. So what do we got? We got Voucher here for Celestial Pack. I can't afford that yet. That could be nice to go down a 5 of a kind route. We have 11 4s here. Hiker, picking up Hiker early is good. Especially because every played card counts in scoring, so every played card will score. I think this is our play here. All right, club cards debuff we can live with. Another coupon tag wouldn't hurt. But then again, with Hiker, we want to play as many hands as possible. Yeah, with this combo, we want to play as many hands as possible, so we probably don't skip this. Okay. So... I think we play trip 3s. Okay. Then we play... We always want to play the 4s, because they're going to come up a lot. Let's play another high card hand. Maybe not. Maybe we do a discard first. We want at least a pair. Alright, so we got the pair. 3 aces, 3 queens left. 5 10s? Alright. Let's play the pair. Okay, we need 500 here. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 would get us there. I got 2 hands left. I could go for like a 2-pair thing. There's 5 10s left. 1 9, 2 7s, 1 6. What about jacks? 3 jacks? I've got 2 discards. Let me get rid of these. There's 2 pair, 10s and 3s. Three jacks left. There we go, full house. tens and jacks. That should be enough. That went pretty well. All right. Only $1. We're not going to be able to afford telescope here. Or any of these except for Full House and Mercury. So Full House is a pretty reasonable card to invest in just because we have so many fours, we're likely to grab it pretty often. But with this little money, I don't think we spend that now. We need to play through lots of hands here to get Hiker, get as much value out of Hiker as possible. But we also need money for like an end game solution here. So, question is, am I going to get more value out of Hiker or out of this free shop? I think we get more long-term value out of Hiker here. All right, we got queens and fours. Trip tens. Let's try to pull another 4 to get a full house. There's 4 of a kind on the tens. All right, let's play that. Okay, that worked. I don't think I want voucher. Ceremonial Dagger's nice, it's early too, but I need some way to generate jokers to feed this to get malt. Which I don't currently have. I don't want to destroy either of these. Onyx Agate isn't bad. If we pick it up now, we can focus on getting more clubs, I guess. We can try. How many 4s do I have in clubs? 1, 2, 3. And I can prioritize playing clubs with Hiker as well. Is this worth $7 right now? So this is at most 35 malt if I play 5 clubs. Unless I find some way to double play certain cards. 35 malt's not bad. Like this is a nice to get through. It's not necessarily a win running card. I don't think I can afford $7 on it now. Same with Ceremonial Dagger and the rest of this stuff. All right. So we got 2 pair 8s. The ace has extra chips. We could go for a flush here to open up. There we go. Aces, ace 10, 8, 4, 4. All right, that's 500. What do we have now? Pair of 4s. We'll probably pull more. There's more jacks than aces and queens to draw. All right, 2 4s. We've got another flush. 2 4s, 2 jacks. Full house is slightly better than a flush, but not by a lot. So maybe we just play the flush here. That gets us to 1,000. Like 4 flushes should get us where we need to be. If we can pull that off, who knows? All right. Got another potential flush here. Ace, Jack, 8, 7, 5. Okay, we're close. I've got one hand left. Got 4s. And that's it. I don't think this isn't enough. I think I lose. God damn it. I think I lose here. Why is green stake so much harder than everything that came before, man? God damn it. That's 5 losses in a row on this stupid green stakes, and there's like 5 more stakes after it. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Let's try again. I keep getting jokers that are like not for scoring every single time I've been running this. I don't understand, man. All right, we got 10s and 6s here. There we go, full house. All right. Hologram, a hexed hologram is pretty nice. We got buffoon packs here. I think this is good enough this early to win the run if we hex it. Lots of malt, right? And then we just add as many playing cards to our deck as possible. All right. We got 1.5 here. We're not going to add a playing card. So we can earn some money or we can take a free holographic joker. 10 malt becomes 15 here. All right. I think we'll take this skip and go into the goad. So we need something with a decent amount of malt on it, like a 4 here. Straight flush, full house. What do we have as an option? We got 7s. Sevens and aces. We do have a full house. Okay. That's a pretty good opener. We got a pair of aces there. Queen, jack, 10, 9. So if we pick up a king, how many kings do I have left? 4? There we go. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Okay, all right. Okay, so Faceless Joker gets us 10 malt and a way to earn money. I wish this was a scoring card with the 10 malt on it. I seem to have terrible luck sometimes with the free jokers. It's like, we'll put holographic on it, but it's not going to score for you. Ha ha ha. We need to add as many cards as possible to our deck. So I need this mega standard pack, but I can't afford it. We're gonna be needing to buy a lot. We will get some money from this. Cards and packs are in the shop 25% off. So we probably want to buy this if possible. All right. So I need to discard 3 or more face cards at the same time and still win rounds. I don't think we take more skips here. So trip 10s. It's pretty good. That wins. All right, so I didn't account for how good that would be with 15 malt. We got $11 here. Bonus cards, chips for discard. Celestial Arcana. I think I take... I could double my money to 20 and then get that at the next shop, plus whatever money I earn here. No, then clearance sale would be gone. I think I need to buy this and then play the blind. All right, so we'll discard these. That gets us $5. We've got 2 5s. pair of fives and nines here. I'm trying to get some money here. I don't think this is enough to win, because we're gonna add 12 times 1.5, so 18 malt times 40 is 180 times 4. That's not quite enough. That's like 700-ish? 800 something. Okay. Oh, I didn't save myself a discard here. God damn it. I didn't think about that. Okay, so we got a pair of kings. That's enough. All right. All right. Chips for straight. Well, if we're discarding face cards, that makes this harder to use. 10s and 4s we're more likely to play. For $3, that's not bad. Or I could go into the jumbo pack for $1 more. We're discarding face cards, so playing 10s and 4s is likely to get us some value here. Or I could choose one of 4 here. Tens and 4s, huh? I could spend $6 to get 10s and 4s and then go into Arcana pack and try and get more 10s and 4s. Or I could gamble on this Jumbo Buffoon pack for a better Joker. $6 versus $4. Long-term walkie-talkie just isn't that good. I do keep losing these rounds early, so like I do need to get a scoring card. I think I'm better off spending the $4 on the Buffoon pack here. So we're throwing face cards away. We don't want smiley face. We're using discards, so we don't want green Joker. Just money for this is not great, so I guess we go Wrathful here. That's not ideal. I don't have to do this discard stuff, but I want to. I want some money. All right, I guess we go Wrathful for now. Should I pick up this as well, since this was kind of a bust? All right. We need as much scoring as we can. So 10s, 4s, and spades. We start with 0 discards, so we're not going to get any money out of this. We want 10s and 4s and spades. I could play the queen, but it's worth more if I save it for something else. I only have 4 hands here. Need to get to 1800. Oh, I'm gonna lose again. God damn it. Get 10 malt. 10s and 4s. I mean, I guess if we want to discard, our best bet is probably to play 10 high rather than ace high. Because then the 10 is scored. And we get 4 malt. 14 malt. Some extra chips. Times 1.5. I guess that's the best I can do here. Like 500? That's not terribly bad. Alright, we got kings and queens with a spade. So there's a 3 malt from that. I'll throw the 6 away. Okay, we made it. All right. Creates a random rare joker, sets money to 0. That sounds good. So I should burn all my money here. What do I want? $6 there. That would put me at 9. I can take the Neptune as well, I guess. Not that I'm going to get a lot of straight flushes, but I might as well spend the money. I'm going to set it to 0. I don't think I can afford blank. And other good things. What am I playing here? 2 pair mostly? Alright, well... I'll take... if I'm setting my money to 0 with Wraith here... Might as well take that. What do we got? We want spades, right? Do I have spades? Okay, we can convert 3 cards to spades. That's good. So the queen... definitely the 10 and the 4. So we double up on Wrathful Joker and Walkie Talkie. And then this queen, I guess. I suppose we should look for like a flush. Or 2 pairs, the one we're most often playing, so we'll take the Uranus. That's fine. And then we'll buy and use this. What do we got? We got Brainstorm. Copies the ability of the leftmost Joker. So right now it would give me money. Or we could swap it to one of these. We still haven't been able to add any playing cards to our deck. I don't know if this is going to give me the holographic or the money. All right, for now we'll leave this where it is. Okay, skipping this adds 2 playing cards to my deck, which gives me another 1.5 multiplier for the big blind, and we're not going to get much money from this anyway, so I am going to take this. 10s, 4s, and spades. We'll take this. I do like spades. It's worth 3 mult, but these are worth 10 mult and 4 chips. So I guess I'll take this Queen of Hearts here. All right. So I would like to see if I get $10 here. I did get $10. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So now I can rearrange these so that Brainstorm works with a scoring card, depending on which one I want. So I've got 7s. Not much else to work with. What about sorting by suit here? That doesn't... Technically, there's a potential flush there. So I could discard these cards. I only have 2 discards left. If I discard the 4 and the 2... or if I high card the 4 and the 2, I can do this. Then Brainstorm copies Walkie Talkie. So we get 20 chips and 8 mult for the 4. Okay, that was decent. We've got trip 7s now. Which card do I want to copy to get the most out of that? There's no spades, no 7s, no discard. So I just play this. There's trip 10s. I think I try to get another face card to get more money here. So we got 2 discards. I think trip 10s is enough to win. All right, well, I couldn't get what I was looking for. So we'll play 10 spade. Yeah, trip 10s with spades and 10s. We're gonna be fine here. And we can make it a full house for extra. Yeah, that was pretty solid. Okay. Okay, what jokers do we have here? $8 if played hand triggers the boss blind ability. How would that work? -1 hand size. Like, does that... Does that just count for everything? How would that work? Malt for each joker. So 15 malt is probably better. Yeah. If I'm playing 5 cards and they're all spades, I get 15 malt. So abstract is definitely better than wrathful. And I can multiply it if I want to get that to be 30. Which I probably do. For hologram, we want to buy this standard pack. I don't think this is the run to buy blank here. All right. So we got rid of spades. 10s and 4s would be good. None of these are particularly great. Discarding the ace for a tarot seems okay. Or just playing it. Let's grab that. $12 left. I think, yeah, we want to earn a little bit of interest here. I think we're good here. So we'll play the manacle. All right, so I'm going to start by playing 8 high. We'll get 30. We should get 30 malt from that and brainstorm. 40 malt. Nothing. And then 40 times 1.5 is 60 times 1.75 adds 45. So 105 malt times 15. Should be like 1,500 from this. All right, 13. I did the math wrong. All right, let's do our discards. If you arrange abstract to go first, put brainstorm left of hologram for more scoring. Oh, good point. We want this to trigger before hologram. Thank you, Dom. All right, we'll get a tarot card and $10 here. $10 if I do that. Picked up a High Priestess. Okay, we got Queens. I have discards. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Got a bunch of 7s. All right, so I got 3 9s, 3 5s, and a 4 is worth going after because of walkie-talkie. So we'll discard 8, 6, 5 here. Trip Queens. I think we can make that work. I don't think I try to go for the money here. I think I try to go for the score. Do I want to get rid of the 10? No. The 9? No. The 8? Yes. There we go. Okay. Hey, great tip on that. Thank you, Don. That was helpful. All right, now we're getting into some money here. Okay. Don't need drunkard. Don't want ride the bus. I do want this because of hologram. I want to be able to buy cards from the shop. Walkie-talkie I might get rid of. And Faceless Joker I might get rid of eventually. But these two are the mainstay, I think, of the build right now. Brainstorm and Hologram. I guess we take the 10? Because we already have some 10s, right? Yeah, I got 5 10s. So even though this doesn't have like an enhancement like the 9, it is worth the same 4 malt and a little bit more chips. So we'll take the 10. I guess if we keep walkie-talkie, that's good. What am I playing here? 2 pair, 3 of a kind, full house. Is this worth opening? I don't think so, not right now. And I don't want either of these. Discard would be nice, but I don't want to give up a joker for it. What are the hand levels looking like, if I might ask? Here you go. 2 pairs at 2, 3 of a kinds at 2, full house, and straight flush. I guess if we're playing Faceless Joker, we have a little bit of leeway with money. I guess I can buy this. Straight flush, 2 pair. Like 2 pair is the most common thing, I think. All right, what do we have here? $15. And we skip a shop. We got the wall over here. That makes me nervous. I think I'd rather have 2 shops before the wall. Just 2 chances to like do something interesting. We've got a flush to work with. Might as well play that. This might get me... This actually probably gets me to 11,000, because this is what is this? Call that 25, 30. So 65 times 34, 44... 75 times 48. $75 times 75. 75 times 150. Yeah, that on its own, I think beats 8,000. I'd like to get some money here. Do I risk? All right, we're early in the ante. I'd like to get some money if possible. There we go. Okay, so Faceless Joker goes here. We discard these. We get our $10. Okay, now we go back to scoring for the win. We got trip 3s on 10s. That's it. That's all we need. Yeah. This is starting to get, this hologram card's starting to get powerful now. I like this. We might have a chance to win here. Okay, 3 chips per discarded spade. No, thank you. 3x malt if all cards held in hand are spades or clubs. Would be nice. Don't really have the deck for it. Going to a Celestial pack and an Arcana pack I think is fine with this much money. Full house. We don't have 2 pair. We'll go full house. Destroying 2 cards is interesting. Hierophant is also interesting. Extra chips. We're already getting chips. We're already trying to play 10s and 4s, so putting extra chips on these could be good. We're discarding face cards a lot for money right now. I don't think these are crappy enough to destroy with the Hangman over Hierophant, so we'll Hierophant these 10s. All right. Still nervous about this. Let's see what we can get out of the big blind here. So I want to discard that for a tarot. And a pair of 8s here. Let's drop the 762. All right. one more face card, I can get some money. Come on, really? Do I want to do this? Do I want to risk playing an 8 high here to try and get another... I do. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we picked up a Judgment. Creates a random Joker. Don't have room for it, sadly. But we got trip 10s for the win. I don't think I needed to discard those, but this should be enough. Did I forget to... I forgot to move this for the extra $5, didn't I? Oh, well. I don't know if I... Okay, I don't know if I want to give up a Joker here. I could give up... Well, Faceless Joker has 10 malt on it. Without knowing what I'm getting in exchange, I don't know if that's a good thing. Sell walkie-talkie to go for Judgment? I have 6 10s. I guess it's not that good. How many aces do I have? I have 5 aces. So if this turns out to be trash, I could always buy this. If I really needed to. Alright. You know what? We'll do it. I got a negative showman. Joker, Tarot, Planet, and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. Okay. It's like... Alright. So I could get another hologram or another brainstorm or whatever. I guess we gotta pick this up now. Situationally, I might want to brainstorm this instead of Joker or Abstract. I guess the negative does make Abstract more powerful. So if I was playing like 5... Yeah, I'd have to be playing 5 aces. Or maybe 4 aces, 4 of a kind, for this to be more powerful than Joker, really. We want to open the standard pack here because of hologram. Another discard for Tarot. That's interesting. But now we have Scholar. I probably take this ace. Free Tarots are nice. But no, we want to score. Let's see what's in here. Full house, 2 pair. All right, next round. All right, we get the extra large blind again. Let's see if we can deal with that. I don't think I mess around trying to get money here with Faceless. I think I just try to score. So the bad thing about this purple seal is that I want to discard it for a tarot. But I also want to use it to score. I don't have walkie-talkie anymore, so the 4 doesn't matter. Well, that's nice. Queens and 10s here? Is that enough to win? Probably not on the extra large blind. Maybe. I think it's close enough to risk this. And get a devil card. $3 if held in hand. All right. In case this is enough to win, let me just use this. It was enough. Okay. That's pretty decent. Gold 9, hella good though. If you say so. Alright, splash and photograph don't really help me here. I think I can afford this blank now. For the future. And we'll definitely go in here. We pick up the ace. We could grab the glass one here. Alright, holograms up to 2.5. Free rare Joker might be better than Scholar. Or it might be time to sell Faceless. Not going to get a lot of money out of this. I would get a shop. The fish is troubling. I like the idea of a rare Joker. We have Brainstorm, so we could get a second copy of that, I guess. You want to play this? All right, let's see what we... Well, what do we got here? Free holographic. Like, I could replace... Like, well, no, I want to play the big blind. Let me see what this gets me. All right. Let's go ahead and take our free money here. And then start worrying about scoring. Tens? I could go after the ace for full house, just to be sure. There it is. Also, would recommend you re-roll till you have 25. It's great to see more good jokers and cards as well, since you have the voucher for cards. Interesting point. Okay, so here's our rare. This card gains 0.25 mult for each card sold. Resets when boss blind is defeated. Alright, so like, if I have 2 cards here that I want to sell, or a joker I want to sell or something, I get extra malt. But then it resets on the boss blind, so... Really, this would only be good in the last ante. And even then, it's kind of meh. I don't really like that. Is there some way to get yourself lots of cards to sell? I guess if you have that joker that spawns 2 jokers, that could be good. For each blind, you could get this up to 2. But still, for a rare card, that seems pretty... The reset seems brutal. I don't need a dusk. I'll take this for the tarot, I guess. What do we got? Straight flush, or pair. Reroll isn't bad. Even cards give malt. I don't think it's worth messing around with that. Face cards, 3 of a kind. Destroys 5 random cards in hand, gain $20. Now that is interesting. Because I want to play aces more often, and obviously high card value. That is interesting. I'm going to buy that. All right. So... let's play 10s. The 9 and the 8s. Let's try and get some low value. Let's get some low value trash and immolate. Oh, yikes. Just in case we happen to be discarding something good here. We were. Okay. All right, this I can see using an immolate on. I just really hope that I don't get the ace. It's probably going to get the ace. I could play ace high here. I could play ace with 7s, maybe. And then hope we don't draw anything good. But then I might... that might be enough to win. Pair. 25. 40. And then 40 malt, 50 malt, 75 malt, like 200 something malt times 50. It would be pretty close to 10,000 just playing this pair. Me discard it instead? Alright, that I can live with. Okay. Significantly reduce the size of my deck there. Okay, I forgot about this. Picked up an Emperor, that's nice. Anything I can get? Convert to diamonds? $12 diamonds. Clubs? Get rid of clubs, maybe? Ace, king, queen. If I can get a jack, that would be amazing. I have no discards left. I don't have a hand here. I need 8,000. I don't think star does much for me. I can't get the royal flush anyway, so I might as well just burn this on something like that. Get rid of some clubs. A pair of any of these really would be... Okay, so I've got 5 aces, 3 kings, 4 queens, 3 tens. So let me just play 9 high here. Or maybe pair of 5s. I've got 2 hands left. Can I get anything good here? God damn it. So this is either an ace or a king, right? So as long as I play this... I have a really good chance of getting a pair. And a pair of aces is enough. Okay, that was close. Campfire is mid here, yes. Oh, that was the one that was points for selling cards? Yeah, I think so. Played face cards give 30 chips when scored? No. Spectral card for destroying a 6? How many 6s do I have? 3? I don't think I want that. I think it's a little late in the game for that. I will pick up Director's Cut. There are certain boss blinds that just kill a run, and I want to finally beat this now that I'm on the green stakes. We can go into both of these Arcana packs. All right, so we got Random Joker. I don't think that's it. Convert to clubs. I don't think that's it either. So Hanged Man. We're looking to play aces. And that's it. So let's see. 3s, I've got 3. 5s, I got 4. 6, 8. 6. I want to get rid of the 6. These guys could potentially be part of a pair or a full house or something. So since we can only destroy 2 cards here, and I don't care about these other tarots, we'll use Hangman on the 6 and the 3. How am I down to 52? Oh, right, because we added a ton of cards. That's what I was like, didn't I just destroy 7 cards in a row? Yes, I did, but I added 7 cards first. I don't think I want either of these. We can do some rerolls, though. 4 of a kind, pair, 3 of a kind. More likely to play pair than 3 of a kind, I think. What do we got here? Poker hand is not going to do anything for me. Lovers doesn't do anything. What is this? 10 malt. Joker gains 0.75 malt for every glass card that is destroyed. I think I have 1 glass card. Yeah, I have the ace here. So if I give up Faceless for this, I keep the 10 malt. But if I manage to destroy a glass card, I get another 0.75 malt. That's pretty decent, right? You're worth 2. You're probably worth more. I think it's time for Faceless Joker to go. So you need to go after earlier malts. Yeah, you need to go like that. You need to go like that. Right? Well, for now, we actually want you... Well... I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, pure malt, and then the X malt possibilities here. Okay. The glass joker instead of scholar? Yeah, Dom, I agree with you. We had the same plan there. Oh, there's the copy of hologram. It's too late at Ante 6. I mean, I might add a couple more. All right, we want to go after glass now. Glass Arcana cards if we can get them, and then play those cards to break them. Free spectral pack. I don't think we need that. Like, what would we get? Adding enhanced cards would work with hologram. Gold seal we don't need. Aura we don't really need. Don't want Wraith. Sigil not really helping me. Ouija would be good. Ectoplasm's interesting. Don't need Immolate. I think I'm better off playing this. Play only one hand type this round. Okay, so can I win with that? If I play 2 pair with everything I have here, I think I can get to 72 grand. I think we're okay with the mouth. And I think I want to play through here for chances to add cards to the deck and chances to get glass cards. All right. There's the glass card, so I want to play that, which means I want to get my hands on another ace. Let's discard some stuff. We'll get a tarot. Picked up a tower. Not a fan of that. All right, here's 2 pair. This has a chance to break this ace. I guess it didn't break there. All right. I don't think I particularly want a tower. Maybe I do. We can hold on to this. Here's a spectral pack. Here's another copy of Scholar. Oh, you wanted me to get rid of Scholar, huh? I don't need the diamond. I don't need another Scholar. Let's see what's in the spectral pack here. That's a death sentence. Can't do that. Enhanced face cards. So I don't want it to destroy one of my aces, but 3 enhanced face cards puts another 0.75 on the multiplier here. I think I got to do familiar here. Yeah, I lost an ace, but I got some face cards, and this went up to 3.5. Okay. What do we got? We got another tower, a Hierophant, a sun. I don't need that. All right, let's tower this too. And then Hierophant, I guess the king and the queen. I guess that's fine. Let's do a reroll or 2. Green Joker doesn't help me. Runner doesn't help me. Free Pluto in case of emergency. All right. 1 more. Okay, on to the next round. We're only at ante 6. I feel like we have a chance to win, but it's still a little precarious to me. Okay, so we'd love to get our hands on another ace. Trip Jacks is probably not quite enough to win here. They throw the 50 and it might. I think that's close, but I don't know if it's enough to get past 54,000. No, 49. Okay. So let's see if we can fish that ace. The glass one. Didn't get it. Too bad, so sad. It is looking like a fairly strong build here. We still have the luck of the draw, but it's not feeling bad. Red seal, I love that. We'll grab that. Standard pack gets me some malt from hologram. We'll take a glass card just because we can break it for more malt. Spectral pack 2. We got deja vu here. What do I want to put my deja vu on? Retrigger which card? Do I put it on the glass card to like try to break it more? Or do I just put it on like one of these enhanced kings or queens or whatever? I guess putting it on the glass card isn't a bad idea. Because it's got X2, and then we get another chance to destroy it. So either way, it's good, right? What do we have here? Add negative to a random joker, so I could get another joker in here. Destroy 5 random cards in hand, gain $20. I'm not a big fan of that. Add foil, holographic, or polychrome effect to one selected card. Oh, so if I put this Deja Vu on an ace and then aura it, then it triggers twice, right? Let's do that. That seemed like a good play. What did that turn into? Yeah, 1.5 twice. So we want to play this card. We'll do one reroll here. Convert all cards in hand to a single random suit. Okay. I don't know if that's useful or not. Depends on which suit it gets, but it sort of doesn't matter. It might help us. Like, we could get this. We could get a free royal flush out of this or something at some point if we hang on to it. If we get into trouble. All right. So we said we were going to play 2 pairs here. Let me get my free tarot card. We've got a 2 pair to start with. There's another. Okay, that's looking good. Let's do this. Play our first 2 pair. Okay, that went well. So we have to play another 2 pair. Queens and jacks. That's enough to win, I think. Let me see if I can fish the ace. I can't. All right. Okay, all right. We're getting close now. We're in ante 7. Do I want tarot cards more frequently? Not particularly. Negative joker. Earn $1 for every 9 in your full deck at the end of each round. I guess it makes abstract even better. Are we still using brainstorm correctly here? I think so. Because if I push this all the way to the left, I lose out on all of the base mult before the multiplication, so I don't want to do that. Let's open the standard pack. All right, so a 10 mult 4 with a held in hand ability, a 50 chips 3, or a 4 mult 6. Free poker hands is kind of interesting, I guess. All right, we'll take that. I don't need a flush. Might as well see if I can pull a 2 pair here. I can't, so high card, 4 of a kind, straight flush. We'll take high card. Well, emergencies. We're low on money, so no rerolls. All right, what do we got here? Free Mega Arcana pack. I don't think we need that. Let's play the blind. All right, there's our aces and queens. Let's see if we can get a broken glass card here. Nope, it just when I want them to survive, they break. When I want them to break, they survive. Okay, mult for clubs, no. Free rerolls, no. Ooh, some interesting stuff here. We got double money, planet cards, or temperance. None of that's really great. Do I want to use this sigil here? I think I save this for an emergency flush situation, honestly. So none of this is fantastic. I guess we'll just take the hermit. Probably full house over straight or 4 of a kind. With this card, I should be trying to power up sigil too. Got money for a reroll. 10 malt for 2 pair. Like, no thanks. All right, let's play the big blind here. I don't need the double tag. All right, queen jack. We got a pair of 10s, 6 jacks, 5 aces. Let's just discard those and see what we get. All right, so Ooh, very nice. So this thing gets re-triggered, which works with Scholar as well. And then the 1.5 malt. And this comes first? Yeah. That probably wins with aces and jacks. With 90,000. So we'd love to get our hands on a glass joker too. Or a glass ace. I think we'll see if we can fish it. Wow, game's just taunting me. All the aces except the one I want. All right, let's just do 4 of a kind here. Is that... Yeah, full house is leveled up, so it's better. Yeah, very nice hand there. So far, haven't been able to put anything into Glass Joker, but, you know, what can you do? After 2 rounds, sell this card to duplicate a random Joker. Like, could this theoretically duplicate Hologram? But what am I going to give up? Glass Joker? So it could duplicate Hologram or Brainstorm. That would be fantastic. Scholar would be okay. Abstract would be great. Showman and Cloud9, not so much. Do I want to trade Glass Joker here? Which is... We're pretty late in the game to be trying to work on this. To, after 2 rounds, get a copy? So here's the question. If I copy Hologram, does it come with the 4x mult built into it? And the 1.5 chrome or whatever? Or does it copy the base card? Does it give you... It says duplicate. All right, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm curious. I've never bought this. Glass card isn't working for me, really. So let's see what Invisible Joker does for me. Removes negative from copy. Okay. If it copies these, I get the unnegative version of it. Whatever, that's fine. Let's spend some money on packs. You know, an emergency flush with Sigil, I might want to invest in this Jupiter. And then, what do we got here? I got a death. That's pretty dope. I'm not going to gamble on Wheel of Fortune. So... I can make another copy of the 4, or I can make myself another ace. Since I'm using Scholar, I feel like I should probably make an ace here. So 5, 8, or 10. Who do I want to copy? 5, 8, 10. So 5 or 8? I guess we'll turn the 5 into an ace here. This is good, but situational. 80 Nate 08. N Robinson 340 says, yeah, we'll keep the malt if it gets duplicated. Really? Okay, cool. Thank you for the tip. I was curious to find out. If it doubled this, that would be amazing. That would be, like, a fantastic use of this. But I don't think we'll get that lucky. I just hope it doesn't get one of these two. If it gets one of the other 4, I'll be quite pleased. Anyway, I think I'm going to death this 5 into an ace. And we can do a reroll. Free Talisman? Sure. Free Wheel of Fortune's not bad. Wow, look at that. We got foil on the Scholar. That's helpful. And I don't need a bull, so let's go ahead and play the wheel here. 1 in 7 cards gets drawn face down. All right, I can live with that. All right, so... I want to play 2 pair. We discard the 2. We keep the 4s. Discard the 7. The 8 and the 9 and the ace we keep. I can play a stone card with 2 pair. What do I want? I want to pull another ace. I do have 6 aces, so I think throwing the 9 and the 8 away is fine. There we go. Okay. Ace, ace, 4, 4 stone. That's going to be pretty solid. Let's quickly put... Well, no, I'm most likely to play an ace, so since the gold seal earns when scored, I should put this on one of my aces, but not one of these 2. All right, let's play this hand. Nice. Okay, all right. Green stakes, man. I might have a chance here. Death card I definitely want. I think it's way too late in the game for seed money. Adds polychrome to a random joker. Destroy all other jokers. No, thank you. We want both of these standard packs. I want this hex, so... Or I want this death, so I gotta get rid of... I'm gonna get rid of Sigil here. Or should I get... I don't need the gold. Let me get rid of Talisman. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? A gold 2, gold 8, purple seal 10, blue seal 5. I mean, I guess we have some extra 10s, right? Yeah, alright, I guess I'll take this. What we got here? Another stone card actually doesn't hurt me. Or another 10 with malt. I guess for 2 pair, that could be good. Can I reroll here? Sure, why not? Free Mercury, I'll take. Okay, let's save a little bit of money. Let's go to the next round. So I can skip this for a free negative joker. You know what? I have to play one more round before Invisible Joker kicks off, though. So if I take this, I play this, then I sell this, and we have one last shot before Cerulean Bell, which forces one card to always be selected. Sigil could come in handy with that. So could Death. Well, no, Death couldn't. All right, you know what? I will take this, and we'll play the big blind, see how we do. All right. Discard the 2, keep the 4. Oh, we got 7 10s. All right. Tarot card for discarding this. I don't want to make another one of these. So we got 4 aces. I think that's enough to win. I think that by itself is... Because full house is 115 times 10, 60 times 7. No, okay. So we would be doing something like that. I want my amazing ace if I can get it to use Death on. I have no room for discarding these, so I'm not going to get the discard. All right, then what do? I just play the hand. Okay. All right, so we got some stuff to do. Oh, free reroll for real. That's what you're going to give me, my wonderful. All right, so I'm going to sell Cloud9 here. I don't need the money. We're at the end of the game. I don't need Showman. I don't need this either. So now, kind of anything that this copies, I'm kind of okay with. Holy mackerel. Okay, all right. This might turn into an endless run, fellas. I guess I'll take this. Wow, that's a lot of X-Malt. That's a lot of X-Malt right there. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and 2 random enhanced aces to your hand. That's gonna add another 0.5 to each of these, so I need this card. I guess I'm selling Sigil and taking Grim. I don't need it. Need it. I think we're gonna win here. We'll have to see. I forgot about Cerulean Bell. I maybe should have held on to that. Buy that. Strength could be nice. Not that nice. Sell value of all other owned jokers to malt. Is that better than Scholar here? Usually the most I play is 3 aces, which is... I mean, it's got the foil on it too. No, I don't think we need that. This we could take instead of the death. All planet cards and celestial packs in the shop are free. Never seen that one before. That's nice. And we're out of money. Okay. All right, Cerulean Bell, green stakes. Let's see if I can get it done. Okay, forces 1 card always be selected. Yep, I'm okay with any of these being destroyed. Okay, so this is 81 times the malt that we get. It kind of doesn't matter. We can play a high card 5 here. Trip aces and a 5. $1.3 million. How about that? That's kind of dope. AF. We're gonna go endless here and see how far we can get with this, because that combo is just too good. Okay. Blue Joker, gold card, don't need. Arcana and Spectrals are interesting. What do we got? Random Rare Joker sets money to 0. 2 copies of 1 selected card in your hand could be good, especially something like this ace. Negative to a random Joker, -1 hand size. I'm not sure I want to do that. Like, I could squeeze another Joker in here, but the -1 hand size is a little rough. Destroy 1 random card in your head, add 4. Yep. So these go up to 7. I lost a really nice ace, but... What is that? That's, 49 times 1.5 times 1.5 is like... Call it 50, 75. Add 35. You're like at a times 110, something like that. 2 orders of magnitude. Pretty dope. Can I get a... No, it won't copy a spectral card. So I can level up 2 pair. Make something malt. All right, I'm gonna buy... I guess I'm gonna use this. None of these are great. All right, we'll take a free Uranus here. All right, a little low on money, so we'll just play... Oh, I forgot the free reroll because of Chaos the Clown. Oh well, too late. Okay. Is there any reason I need to discard anything? I don't think so, right? Just play 4 aces and win? Not bad. Don't need either of those. We want the standard pack for hologram. What do we want? Choose 2. I'll take a couple of stone cards. Why not? I don't think I need the celestial pack here. Free reroll shows me Odd Todd and 8 Ball. I don't need either of those. Don't need voucher. Or don't need wasteful. How far can I get with this, I wonder? Look at this. Times 12,000. That's a new high score single hand. Amazing. Okay, what do we got? Adds a blue seal to 1 selected card in your hand. That could be good. I'll buy that. Buy a standard pack. Another blue seal, sure. Arcana pack. What do we got here? Choose 1. Level up 2 pair, spades, clubs, a tower, glass card. All right, I'll take another 2 pair here. Free reroll shows Mars and Strength. I don't need a Mars. Well, I can always use a Mars. A little low on money. I kind of got rid of all my money-making stuff, but that's fine. All right, first hand is drawn face down. I can live with that. 2 pair for the win. Diamonds give red seal. I'd love red seal. I want more than blue seal. Buffoon pack, Arcana pack. Oh, we'll take Overstock for sure. Doesn't change anything this turn, but a death is nice. Chariot's not bad. Hangsman's not bad. I already have a Steel King of Diamonds from somewhere. I want aces, right? So let me use this strength and get ourselves another ace and another card closer to being an ace. I could put a red seal on this one to get more malt from it if I held it in my hand, which is plausible. And then I can copy it like this. Gives me lots of opportunities to either hold or play. Free reroll. Mail-in rebate, no thank you. And I will buy this just to help out hologram here. This is getting insane, you guys. Initial cards and booster packs free. I'll take that. Do I want that or do I want the shop? I don't have a lot of money, so yeah, we'll take that. I don't need the Joker. Okay, full house, aces and tens. I could discard this for a tarot instead. Maybe that's what I do. Get a free Wheel of Fortune. Hey, look at that. We threw foil on Abstract Joker. Why not? Yeah, aces and tens. I think we get more out of triggering. I don't know if it triggers twice while it's in hand. Yeah, it does. 4 million, not bad. Bootstraps is a great card, but it doesn't work for me right now. What if I wanted to get this and save money? I really don't see one that I would replace it with. Now here's an interesting idea. Instead of 18 malt from this, what if I moved one of these over here? So I 8 malt the base, then I add a little bit more, then I 8 malt and 8 malt here. I want to see how this scores. I'm curious. It would be nice if I could, like, you know what? I can do it. I can do it. Hold on. We'll test this out. We'll see which version of that is better. I'll grab the ace. Don't need either of these. Don't need any of that. All right. All diamond cards are debuffed. Okay. So I'm playing with a little bit of fire here, I guess. Oof. Oof. That's rough. Okay. So if I play just a 3 high card with the setup like this, I earn 800,000. If I move this here and play the 4, I earn roughly the same amount. All right. It was slightly more this way. Let's play 10s with a stone card and just be done. Okay. I thought maybe there was some math interaction where putting that there would work, but it didn't really work the way I hoped. We can grab these. What do we got? Arcana packs for $3 each. I would like the consumable slot, actually, to hold on to things that I find. A strength here for more aces, I think. Yep. We got a death here or a strength. I'll turn a 3 into this ace, I guess. That seems good. Reroll. Wheel of Fortune. I only have one card that's not... So it'll do something to Brainstorm, I guess, if it hits. I mean, I guess. It's probably... It actually worked. More polychrome. Oh my god. Okay. Let's keep playing here. I don't think I need a free Mega Celestial. Aces and queens. You can discard these for some tarot cards. The lovers. I mean, I don't see much that helps me with. That should be enough. How far can we go? I don't know. Whoa! I think we broke that ace. But 13 million. Damn. Okay. Tens and a stone card? Holy mackerel. Need to buy you. I don't need a judgment. I don't need a baron. None of these are great. Blue seal for a king. I mean, what do we have here? Kings I have 4, and I can strength them into aces. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. Like, yeah, I think we could go for a king here. Don't need a joker. Level up pair, get my reroll on. Add a gold seal? I guess that's fine. You know what? That's not really worth it right now. Free joker if I beat the eye. 28 million, no repeat hand types. All right, this is probably where I lose. I guess I could re-roll this. Yeah, all right. Play only one hand. Aw, I made it worse. Well, there's the run over. Unless I get like, what do I want here? 5 of a kind aces? I suppose it could happen. It's kind of the only way I could win. Yeah, that's no good. Well, there's the run. I got it. I got to ante-11. 14 million. Damn. I was doing really well for a minute there. I guess it was being greedy with this negative tag that did it to me. Only 4 million, huh? I thought I thought ante-11 would be my new high. I don't remember getting up to these numbers before. But still, best hand of 13 million, and we finally beat green stakes after 3 days. I'm pretty happy. That's pretty good. I'll take it. So we unlocked the painted deck. +2 hand size, -1 joker slot? I don't know if I agree with that. I guess the hand size is supposed to help you make better hands with fewer jokers, but yikes. So, yeah, we got this painted deck. All right, so if I want to go after the next difficulty, I have to do so on this ghost deck or beat green deck on something else. This ghost deck says Shop can have eternal jokers, can't be sold or destroyed. Oh, so like if you're gonna buy that, you're buying that. Interesting. That is a really interesting twist. I mean, there are some jokers where you obviously like, yes, I'm keeping that for the whole run. But I guess there are others where you're like, I kind of need this now, but I'm not going to want it later. So it's an interesting difficulty. Also, can't be destroyed is actually kind of a bonus with certain like certain spectral cards and other types of weird card destroying mechanics. It could be a good thing. It's kind of interesting. All right, we'll find out about that tomorrow. The other thing I want to work on, we haven't played any challenges and I still have jokers to unlock. So at some point I need to win a run in 12 or fewer rounds. I need to play a hand that contains 4-7 of clubs. Discard 5 jacks at the same time. In one hand, earn at least 100 million chips. 100 million? My best hand is 13. Like, that seemed like such a like goat run for me. I don't see how you get to this like insane scoring level. Like if I had all that malt and like this with $500 or something, maybe. But that seems really hard to do. And then we've got 3 of these left to find. Plus there's some that I've unlocked but haven't actually discovered by purchasing. What else do we have here? What have I not? Here, you. Okay, all right. What are our stats at? So progress is only 29%. I guess I understand that. Collections at 88. That seems better. Challenges are interesting. What are Joker stickers? What is that? 120 of 1200? What is that? Yeah, Abstract is probably my favorite Joker. It's just such a solid base to work with. All right, so tomorrow we'll probably try Black Stakes. We might try to beat a run in 12 rounds or fewer. I'm gonna keep playing this for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna go for 100% completion, but it's got enough charm that I want to keep playing it in the mornings. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Dom and 8808 and Robinson340 with your insanely long name. Thank you guys so much for joining me and chatting with me today. Thanks for your tips and advice. Anybody else watching the VOD in the future, hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this in the future and you've watched my whole playthrough, kudos to you. You must really, really like this game or really, really like me. Either way, thanks guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.